What's up guys, welcome back to another Defying Fitness video. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Garrett. Today we have 6 simple steps that you guys can do to improve your mental health but grow it all together. So I've made 6 steps that you guys can easily do just to start improving your mental strength. Our first way to improve your mental strength is focusing in the moment. I know a lot of us, we can get caught up in the moment and caught up in our emotions right now, but you want to realize what your goal is. I know when I personally am standing there looking at, the barbell with all the weight on it, getting ready for a heavy bench press or a heavy deadlift or a heavy squat. Focus on what you're doing at the time. You want to put all your energy, you want to channel it into that one movement, get over with, and then you can focus on everything else. Don't worry about that incoming high school or college offer that's coming to you as a recruiting thing. Focus on that moment right there and focus on getting better in that moment. It's just important that you channel all your energy into focusing on that moment. And that's one easy, really quick step to kind of improve your mental strength. Our second step in improving your mental strength is embracing adversity. And now adversity, to me, that means challenges. You want to embrace the challenge. You want to welcome the opportunity to grow and get better. I know a lot of people, and it's important that you embrace those opportunities, that you go head on and that you're fully confident in yourself and knowing what is going on within the situation itself. Sometimes you're going to have to adapt to these different circumstances, different situations, but at the end, when it all comes down to the line, you grew through that situation. We were able to take care of the challenges and opportunities in the past, so why can't we take care of the challenges now, Get ready, get excited, and get ready to embrace the opportunities and embrace the challenges that are going to come your way. Our third step for growing your mental strength is exercising your mind. Now, me personally, I like to use a Rubik's Cube for this. Not only one, because it's cool to solve, but also 2, you can see the progress that's occurring. Just by turning it so many different ways and shapes, it's easy to get it back to normal. But initially when starting out with this, it's very hard. You have to think a lot. You gotta figure out which combination works with what, and how do I get this yellow piece here over to this green side? Just different sorts of combinations and things like that. And it's really tough. But as you go, as you keep learning, as you keep growing through this experience and this challenge that you set yourself to, you're able to fully grow and be aware of what's happening and what's occurring, and by the end you go from a scrambled up cube into a perfectly solved Rubik's, and it's very perfect. And I don't know, for me personally, it just helps me a lot. It's great to think about all the different ways I can solve this. And so I'd recommend you guys picking up one of these if you can. Or also reading is another great thing too. It's another great way to exercise your mind. The mind it's like the power source. Everything's going straight through it. You're thinking all the time. You're thinking, you're acting, you're stimulating yourself constantly, and it's important that you're able to focus and fully exercise it like in a proper way. And I think Rubik's Cubes and books and all sorts of other activities are great exercise for the brain. So that's our step number 3 into improving your mental health, is finding a way to challenge your mind mentally. Step number 4 is just challenging yourself in general. It's really important that you're able to figure out a good challenge for yourself. That's one that's it's not easily attainable, but it's also not way too hard that you won't be able to reach it. It could be challenging yourself to go get a job. It could be challenging yourself to go talk to that one friend that you haven't talked to in a while, but making sure that you're able to express your opinions and express your feelings and really go out of your way and look for that new opportunity. Just whatever it is, make sure that you challenge yourself. Make sure that you're constantly growing and adapting to these new situations that you're in. Our 5th step for improving your mental strength or growing or becoming mentally strong is responding positively. I know a lot of us, for example, say you're dieting, you're cutting weight, but all of a sudden you get this craving for ice cream. So you go have ice cream, and then that ice cream leads to a candy bar or whatnot. Eventually, you're going to end up going to bed and you're going to realize, oh, hey, I made this mistake. But you don't always have to look at it as a mistake. You can look at it as a chance to grow. Instead of looking at it negatively, you're able to look at it positively. Be like, oh, hey, this was a good chance for me to reevaluate my goal. Be like, hey, okay, it was easy enough to lose this much weight. Let's go through and lose even more and more weight. Really push myself to become the best version of me that I can. And that's really important. Just making sure that you're focusing on things that are also positive instead of only the negatives. Oh man, hey, I messed It's like you're in a practice or in a drill. Oh, hey, I missed that pass. I didn't make that basketball shot. You know, in your head, you're down immediately. But instead of what you need to do, instead of being down immediately, you can be like, hey, I'll get that next one. Hey, my hands are a little lower. Maybe if I put them higher, I'll be able to catch that pass. Maybe if I flick my wrist more on that foul shot, the ball will go in the hoop. There's little things like that you can do to kind of immediately flip the switch and grow in your mental strength. All right, our sixth and final step is don't be defeated by fear. I know that fear, it always plays a role in all of our lives, whether you're an athlete, you don't compete, or just whatever type of form of life you're in right now, on whatever stage of life that is. It's just a lot different, you know. Fear, it can be, hey, I'm gonna go afraid to get this job. I'm afraid to push myself to where I could end up getting hurt. I'm afraid to do X, Y, Z. And a lot of times you're gonna fail. Failure is just a part of life, but failure leads to growth. And that's one of the most important things. So fear, in my eyes, it has either two roles. It can either motivate us to become who we are supposed to be, or it'll keep us away from who we're supposed to be. So it's important that, you know, we go back to step 1, 2, and 4, embracing adversity, focusing in the moment, and challenging yourself. And we don't let fear become who it wants us to be. We let fear motivate us and push us and drive us to who we are supposed to be. Don't let fear stand in the way of your goals. Keep pushing yourself, keep challenging yourself, keep looking for new opportunities in order to fix and better yourself mentally, physically. So those are the 6 steps that I have for you guys to really push yourself and improve yourself mentally. By the way, I got these ideas on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me, it is in the description below, or just search up on Instagram, Defying_Fitness. Really simple, really easy way that you guys can kind of stay connected with me. And thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. We're gonna go hit a awesome chest pump right now. I'll try and get some little clips of that, make little edits for you guys. But yeah, anyway, have a great rest of your day, guys, and thank you so much for watching.